And here it's
universe is
responsive.
unimaginably
Am I
big.
a fortune teller
So
or
there
what?
should be other
Marshmallow,
Earth-like
why?
worlds
Clouds?
out there. It's just like ours. They were wrong.
So now we're on HD 154088.
They were wrong.
So now we're on HD 154088. And there it is. It's good.
We have discovered hundreds of planets outside our solar system. But they're not like Earth at all. These are strange, alien worlds with unfamiliar orbits.
What we're finding among extrasolar planets is an incredible diversity of these orbital shapes and sizes. Some of the orbits are extremely tight around their host star, the planet going around in just hours or days. So we're seeing interactions and shapes and sizes of orbits that are like nothing we ever imagined.
Some worlds are so hostile, life as we know it would be impossible.
Why? My son.
This
Maybe
is
it
WASP
suggested he
18b.
could be the
It's a
president.
hot Jupiter, a class of huge planets that closely orbit their stars. WASP 18b is 50 times closer to its star than we are to the Sun. It's so close, it orbits in less than 1 day.
If you had said, what's the weirdest, least likely orbit you could possibly imagine, I would have said, take something like Jupiter and plop it down right next to a star, 5 million miles away. And it turns out, I would be totally wrong. That is an extremely common thing that we see in the universe. In fact, most of the planets that we're discovering around other stars appear to be in orbits like that.
This cosmic duel produces incredibly powerful physical effects. WASP 18b burns at 4,000 degrees. Thermal hurricanes blast across its surface, and both star and planet are distorted by vast gravitational forces. The same forces that cause the tides on Earth.
Everybody is familiar with the idea of tides. In the course of a day, the level of the oceans get higher and then lower. Well, that's from the influence of the sun and the moon, from the influence of orbits, things that are going around us or that we're going around. If you bring things closer together, tides become more extreme. Planets can actually get pulled into different shapes.
WASP 18b was formed in a cold region of space, far away from its star. Over millions of years, it spiraled into its present position. It's locked in a gravitational battle that can only end one way. Less than 1 million years from now, it will be consumed by fire.
The key conclusion you have to draw is when you see the universe today, it won't be that way tomorrow, and it won't be that way the week or the millennium or 1 billion years later because of gravity.
Our search for Earth-like planets reveals a destructive universe. From the deadly, missile-like orbits of comets to the searing paths of hot Jupiters. There are even planets that don't seem to orbit anything at all. Scientists have recently detected tiny fluctuations in the light from distant stars. The only explanation? A massive object between us and them. These rogue planets don't orbit a parent star. They are planetary orphans, all alone in space.
Planets, by definition, go around stars. So, boy, were we shocked to find rogue planets. Rogue planets are a contradiction in terms. Planets without a mother star.
Scientists think every rogue planet did once orbit a star, until gravity hurled them away. New solar systems are chaotic places. Planets tug on each other and dramatically change course. Some planets even spiral out to wander the galaxy alone.
The presence of rogue planets shows us that gravity is not just this attractive force which binds the solar system together. It can also fling entire planets into outer space.
A recent Sky survey suggests our galaxy contains more rogue planets than stars. We've discovered orbits we didn't even know were possible. Gravity and motion keep our universe in constant turmoil. Vast, orbiting suns cannibalize each other. Violent vortexes distort space itself. And powerful forces flick a star like a spinning top.
I love you.
Gravity causes chaos on an epic scale, hurling planets to their destruction or firing them off into space. But the cosmic roller coaster gets even more extreme. Orbits become so violent, they rip chunks out of stars. This is HM Cancri, a binary star system 16,000 light years from Earth. They're white dwarfs, small but incredibly dense. 1 teaspoon of white dwarf matter can weigh 5 tons. The stars are just 50,000 miles apart, 5 times closer than we are to the moon. They orbit at more than 1 million miles an hour.
We have 2 white dwarfs, an infinitesimal distance apart, rotating around each other in 5.5 minutes. This is a world's record for an astronomical body in space.
The forces are immense. Gravity rips superheated gas out of one star and slams it into the other. Scientists believe this orbit is so violent, it warps the fabric of...
You've just left us on, by the way.
I know, it's interesting.